Hey, it's me, AP, aka Mr. Movie Cheer, and welcome back to another episode. And on this episode, I will be discussing Etsy movie room decor ideas, accessory ideas to be more precise. So for this topic, I went on Etsy, and I will say just a disclaimer at this. Before I go any further into this video, this is not a paid placement, no sponsorships. I don't own any of these products. I just thought it'd be fun to go on Etsy, have a little look for some decorations for movie rooms, because I'm currently in the process of decorating mine, so I thought it'd be a great choice. A great idea to go on there, have a look at some decoration ideas, and just have a little look and see what's available and see what I could potentially decorate my room with, and maybe some of these will be great choices for your movie room as well. So like I said, it's not a paid for or sponsored video or anything like that. I will say as well, I'm going to put links in the bios for all the Etsy pages with the products. As of filming this video, the products are all under $25 US and £20 UK. That's not including delivery costs. Obviously the charges may change and the prices may change upon whenever you watch this video. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at these Etsy movie room decor accessories ideas. Okay, so the first one I'm looking at here is a Jaws. Well, it's a movie retro display 3D printed movie sign. So this company, if we're looking at here at the Jaws one, I like Jaws. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Jaws fan in the world, but I do like Jaws. I think who doesn't like Jaws? It's a classic. But I think these look great. This company do, and there's lots of similar companies like this as well, but they do all these 3D logo printed signs for all your favourite movies, and I just think they look great. You know, if you've got a favourite movie, for example, if it is Jaws, and you just have that on display on your unit or on some shelving, I think it looks brilliant. Maybe put a bit of lighting behind it as well, some lights. I think it would really pop in a movie room. These are coming up here as £5 currently. I just think it's just great. This is what I like about independent creatives on Etsy, just making stuff like this. If you're a fan of this movie, that is something you've got to get for your movie room, surely. It looks awesome. I really like this. I think it's small, but it's something really cheap that you can really add a bit of personality to your movie room. Next up, we are looking at miniature TV. So these are miniatures, what you would put in like a dollhouse per se. But I like the look of these. I think the obsession with miniatures come from like when I used to do short films, and that idea of what you're watching, especially watching movies, from making short films myself to also being a huge fan of movies and seeing miniatures used in movies in the likes of like Star Wars. There's a documentary on the Star Wars, making of Star Wars, and it looks at all of the miniatures used in the movie, and it's so cool. But these are miniature retro TVs, and again, it's just similar to the last thing. It's something very small, and these are like, it says a 4.2 width by 3.8 centimeters height. So these are really small. They're not big at all. They're probably like that. This big. I mean, you can't even see the proportions there, but it's really small. But again, I just think they look really cool. I don't have a retro TV in my room. I do remember, like I say, retro TV. TVs from like the 90s, early 2000s, and it's just nice to see this nostalgia to it, and having these little miniatures. Again, under 10 quid here for the actual value of the item. Great value. Again, it just adds a little something more to your movie room. So you don't need a doll's house for this. This is just going to a shelf, go on maybe right near your TV. I think they look really cool. I imagine they're 3D printed again, most likely. But I think they look great. I think they look really just something appealing to the movie room. So next up, we are looking at DVD, Blu-ray, 4K stands here. So your physical media stands. So basically, I've been looking at these for a while. I've seen a few different people on YouTube using these for displaying movies and videos, which I think look great. But these are basically, it's just a stand here. The one looking at here says now showing underneath, and it's a little stand. You place your DVD or your Blu-ray on top of it, whatever, 4K, and you have it on display in the room. So you can actually change the colours on this. So they do a whole host of different colours. You can change the text. colour as well, and it said you can add personalised message. So it looks like you can, with these, add your own message. So you don't have to just have now showing. You could put whatever message you want there on, currently showing. I don't know what else you would put. I think now showing is probably the best thing. You put it on a display movie that you particularly like, maybe in the movie room, maybe a movie that your movie of the month you put on display. I think they look great. I think they look really cool. Again, something very low cost to just decorate the movie room a bit more. These are great. I don't think you need tons of these as well. I personally would get maybe just one of these. Maybe if you've got a shelf, maybe put one or two up. But yeah, you don't need too many of these, but I think they look really, just add a little bit of flair to the movie room. Okay, so now we are going back to miniatures. This time we are looking at a miniature movie rental store VHS stand. It says a 5 by, I don't know what to say. It says a 5.1.5 scale. I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest. Maybe if you're into, you know more the sort of like the scales charting or whatever it is, that would make more sense to you. But basically, it's a little stand. Looks like a Blockbuster video type stand with little miniature VHS. So these are not a real VHS, just to clarify. This is a miniature version where they've created miniature VHS on the display stand as well. You've got Tremors, The Shining, Kevin and Barry, Pearl Harbor, Truman Show. Oh, I love Truman Show. Reservoir Dogs, and The Exorcist, I think that is. And I think this is great. I've thought about on this channel for decorating the movie room with actual VHS cases, which I think look great for display pieces. But here you can actually get a miniaturized version, which is great. Maybe you don't want to have a whole bunch of VHS in your room, but you want that bit of nostalgia for VHS. Get one of these little miniature stands, and it's great. You just put it in your movie room. It looks great. Again, it is a miniature, just so to make you aware of that. And it looks like they do a few different variations. So I don't know if you can actually contact the creators of these and get different versions, or maybe they have free standard versions. It's showing on the images I'm looking at here. But yeah, again, this is under £15 UK pounds, and I think it's just great. It's just a little very ingenious way to show your appreciation to movies, to show that you're a movie fan, and just again, it just adds little decorations to the movie room. It's like buying a Christmas tree and now you're decorating the Christmas tree. These are the decorations you're putting on it, and I think these are great. I really do. I like miniatures. I think it's such a cool idea that people are making these little 3D printed miniatures. So cool. Now, maybe you want to add a bit of lighting to the room, add a bit of a feel, a vibe. This is how you add it with lighting, and we've got here some retro VHS lamp VHS tapes. So these are basically kind of like night lights, but VHS. So I think they are, I don't know if they probably just use old VHS tapes. It looks like it. So here we've got, again, going to Jaws. Jaws is obviously a very popular franchise, so that's why you're seeing a lot of Jaws stuff. I think you can probably get different styles there, different movies for what you're liking. But here we got the Jaws, and then it's the inside of the VHS tape lights up. It's obviously put some sort of LED light in there, and you've got some blue lighting. And here it shows you can change the colours again, like blue, green, purple, yellow, every colour, pretty much going pink, red, white. And there's different power options as well available. You can just get AA batteries, and there's a few different ones for different, obviously costing points of this for this product. But I think this is great. Again, I think if you've got nostalgia for VHS, this is probably more appealing. I think maybe if you didn't grow up in like the 80s, the 90s, or you weren't a part, you didn't collect VHS at any point, maybe you don't have that nostalgia as much here. But I personally, because I've grew up with VHS, I love this idea of just recycling a VHS tape, making it into a lamp. I think it is such a cool invention. I think it's brilliant. So this is appealing as well. You can just put it as batteries in, so you can just put it on a shelf. You don't have to worry about connecting it up via the mains if you go for the battery option, which is great. And again, it's especially turn the lights off in the movie room, and you just got a few of these little pieces around, some of these little lighting bits. It really just adds a mood to the room. I feel so. I think these are smashing. I really do like these. I think they're great idea. And I've seen these before. I've seen these for years, but I think there's such a really smart way to recycle VHS tapes into a really cool object for your movie room. I really like these. So now we go to the final object here for the movie room decorations on Etsy, and we've got here very simple again, but I think just something that's really a great idea, a small idea, but it really adds a bit, adds a bit more to your movie room, and you can put various ones of these on. These are DVD mounts, video game. You can use video games, 45 records, and Blu-rays and 4Ks, I imagine. And these are just wall mounts. You can put on wall mounts or a shelf stand. But I think I'm looking at it more as a wall mount here. You put it on the wall. You put your DVD inside it, or your physical media, and it just sits there. And then you can just move them, take them off quite easily, change it around if you want to have a different movie on display one month, and then say it's Halloween, you want to put a horror movie up, Christmas movie up. These are great. If you maybe you're thinking of getting some artwork on the wall and you can't really think of artwork, but you think, hey, I've got a load of movies, I can get one of these and I can decorate my walls with this. And I think it's smart. I think it's really good, and they look brilliant. Again, a great idea. I think for this, I'd probably have a few of these personally. I wouldn't just have one. I'd have maybe I'd say 4 to 6 of these. Maybe 4 is like a nice number, and just have a nice little wall of them of your physical media. And I think it's really cool. It's just nice to display some of the movies you enjoy, and this gives you that option at a very low cost effort, which is great. So, as I said, I'm going to leave the links to all of these products in the bio description below. They're not affiliate links or anything like that. Maybe say hi if you do buy a product. Say I said hello. You found it from this video, maybe if you want to. But yeah, check out all these awesome creators because they've got some really great products. I think these are great, and I will certainly be looking into to acquiring some of these products myself because they make for great products for a movie room. I think they're really great decorations for a movie room, and I really admire the creators of these. I think they're really smart, really creative, fantastic ideas and fantastic pieces that people can use to decorate the movie room to the fullest. If you enjoyed this episode today, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts on all of these movie room decorations from Etsy. Have you bought any of these before? Have you maybe seen some alternative ones you'd like? Let me know all your thoughts on these products. Let me know some products from Etsy that you've bought previously, or what's your experience with buying movie room decorations from online places like Etsy. What are your thoughts on it? What do you think you would like to get in your movie room? Have you got some ideas for an Etsy product you'd like to see happen? Leave all your comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gents. Remember to spread a bit of movie cheer, and as always, I will see you next time.